Yes. Nice. Der Gedankenpalast ist für... diesmal haben wir nur eine Erinnerung hier.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. I'm Yuli.
You piece of
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right?
Das
You need
macht man
anything?
einfach. Ja.
Anything
Erklär's
but
mir.
my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Echt komisch.
He was more her best friend than a dad.
Aww.
I wonder who took that picture. Happier times.
War er mit ihr zusammen, bevor wir es waren?
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Bug was so small back then.
Oh, du siehst, dass sie Bug nennen. Also eigentlich Käfer eher, finde ich, als Floh, aber...
Look at us. Those two were a great team.
Wir haben alles angeguckt.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Was
Relax.
ist mit dem Jungen?
I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway,
Ich finde das mit den
cheers to
Pupillen
Nick.
voll geil.
A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Oh, Anna. Guck mal, die verändern sich immer, je nachdem, wo er hinguckt. Das ist mir im Auto schon aufgefallen. Voll geil. Holy moly. Finde ich voll die coole Animation.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I staying here.
Mit Anna. Gut. Dennis. Dennis ist der IT-Typ bei der Zeitung, für die ich mal gearbeitet habe. Ich erinnere mich an ihn als einen verbitterten und fiesen Kerl. Einzelgänger, der nicht viele Freunde in Bestwood hat. Das bin ich zwar auch, aber das macht uns nicht zu verwandten Seelen. Ja, und der anscheinend ein Trunkenbold ist, ne? Gut. Dann haben wir noch Kathy. Kathy und Nick haben jung geheiratet und sich schnell scheiden lassen. Obwohl ich der Partneronkel ihrer Tochter bin, bin ich nicht sicher, ob sie mich je gemocht hat. Wirkte nicht so. Wirkte nicht. Hä? Es haben nur 45% sich erinnert? Okay. Schlagzeug wird von Garagenbands verwendet. Ethan versucht, die lokale Szene zu unterstützen.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
Also ich finde 2 Jahre ehrlich gesagt gar nicht so lang. Wenn ich mir überlege, Corona. Nee, aber ich muss sagen, 2 Jahre finde ich gar nicht. Wenn man sich in Beziehung hatte und sich nicht sieht, ist gar nicht so lang. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich da allein dastehe, aber...
Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Wir sind mal
I won't
ehrlich.
lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
In long memory.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's... Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous.
Oh,
He always
sweet.
wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think
I
it's
knew
only
it.
now I realize how much I cared for him.
Ich wusste es. Ich habe gesagt, auf dem Foto, dann jetzt wären die zusammen. Komm jetzt einfach mal so. Right.
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, throw away. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe.
be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Gut. Dennis. Kennen wir den schon?
Dennis. Bitter and jaded.
Achso,
He's
das war
even
der.
worse than the last time we spoke.
Ah, das war der Dude, ne? Der Saufkumpane. Ja, ja, okay.
That's the guy who got the mind closed.
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Alter, wie die einfach alle mit uns reden.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Keine Ahnung. Ich finde, sie ist irgendwie sehr stereotypisch konzipiert, aber irgendwie mag ich sie auch gar nicht. Also irgendwie gut konzipiert, weil ich mag sie nicht. Bier.
It does look tempting.
Ja? Let's drink it.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
You never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice.
Guck mal, heute lernen wir voll viel.
Sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Wir trinken einfach mal was. Einfach ausweichen. Ich glaube, er ist so der Typ, der ausweicht. Der sogar keinen Bock darauf hat.
Put that down. Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Anything can lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. You guys are all so
Dumb.
stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
Weil der Vater ist gerade gestorben. Ja, natürlich ist sie pisst und verletzt und traurig.
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Aber er hat recht. In seinem Tagebuch, dem Kopf fehlt definitiv Feingefühl. Komm, wir schicken ihm mal eine Nachricht.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Ja, ich musste weg. Danke der Nachfrage. Ich will ihr nicht so viel versprechen und ich will nicht lügen. Und deswegen schreibe ich nur sehr vorsichtig. Ich glaube auch nicht, dass sie uns das glaubt, wenn ich schreibe. Wir sind... Ja. Ich habe mich gerade ein bisschen erschrocken. Ein bisschen creepy war das. Drink, 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 drink.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back.
I couldn't let you miss this.
You just showed up.
You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
No promises.